this feature started as a joke. It's a throwaway reference. I've done a few streams where I've sort of started talking about things that I've seen online, and then I've gone, oh, it's as if this is Nemeth news. I just thought, well, hang on, why not? Why don't we do Nemeth news? Why isn't it a feature? Whoosh. We've got a slideshow presentation, everybody. First up in tonight's Nemeth news, it is Peppa Pig. You didn't expect to hear me say that on stream, did you? I bet. No, it's not a comment on Boris Johnson's recent speech, although that was weird. The game My Friend Peppa Pig, released by Petoons Studio, has higher user ratings than Battlefield 2042, Call of Duty Vanguard, and GTA the Trilogy combined. It's been called the blockbuster game of 2021. I've checked the date. It is November. It's not an April Fool. Fancy, says Cat Kitty. Yeah, I know. Also, it looks like Ming Bible. Ming Ble. So we've got a little bit of work to do, haven't we, really, on this? Thinking about it. I do want it to be behind me. However, I don't really want because I'm trying to give credit here. So maybe is that better? Center it vertically. There you go. What do we think? Delbo, hello! Welcome to the stream. God tier Peppa Pig. That's insane, says Cat Kid. I know, but it's the absolute truth. It was reported on Mingbler. I've made my screen small. Tweaks. Okay, it's the first time I've done this, right? This is the first ever time I've done Nemeth News. So yeah, as reported in Gaming Bible, it is the absolute truth. It's being called the breakthrough game of 2021. It's well, is it? I mean, Peppa Pig is certainly popular. I'm not knocking Peppa Pig. However, I think it's a combined effect of people being a bit disappointed with Battlefield. Call of Duty Vanguard seems to be okay. People seem to be reviewing it okay, but they seem to be saying it's just okay. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen it played. It seems okay. GTA, I've seen a lot of people talking about GTA. Roop, regular to the stream, of course, and one of our mods. Has he been talking about it? Oh boy, has he been talking about it. Glitch Central. It seems to be glitch theft. Well, it's not glitch theft, is it? It's glitch Trilogy Auto. Okay, I can't think of jokes on the hop, right? But yeah, they remastered GTA, and weird things seem to be happening with it. So yeah, I think it's a combined effect of Peppa Pig being really popular and the others combined all having kind of like, oh, people are going, oh my gosh, there's this wrong with it, there's that wrong with it, there's the other wrong with it. Dilbo saying COD whatever. It's yeah, COD whatever. I think that's good. That's a good all-encompassing description, I'll be honest. COD whatever they're doing. It's Activision's reputation. Oh god, yeah. It's Activision's reputation that's killing COD at the moment, I think. Yeah, I haven't gone into this in any depth, but I've certainly avoided playing any Activision games. Not that, some streamers are playing Activision games. That's fine if you've made your viewership from doing that, it's fine. You could argue, well, the games have already been released. You shouldn't just dismiss an entire catalogue, especially if you enjoy it and you're used to it. You've paid for those games. You deserve to get your money's worth out of those games, right? But yeah, ActiBliz, huh? For anybody not familiar, how can I summarise it in a way that doesn't bring down the stream massively? Sexism, massive. Like really, really bad. Not to make it sound comedic now. Really bad. That's my summary of it. Otherwise I could waffle for the rest of the stream about this, probably. Yeah. Really, 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 really bad. Employees walking out, people covering stuff up. This is not me speculating, it's all been in the press. CatKit saying they didn't do a very good job of remastering it. Talking about GTA, yeah, exactly. They do seem to have, yeah. There's a few snafus there. Bong! There we go. We have seen Doom played on a scientific calculator. We've seen Doom played on old digital cameras. Can you tell I'm a fan of LGR? Yes, I'm a fan of LGR. We've even seen Doom played on a pregnancy test. Sort of. Alright, okay. It's a screen that's been put into a pregnancy test. All genuine things. I'm not saying it's actually on the pregnancy test itself, but it's using the screen. They've put an OLED screen in there. And just because you can. Never underestimate the power of because you can, okay? So we've got Doom on, as I say, we've got Doom on pregnancy test, Doom on digital cameras, Doom on anything you can possibly think of that's electronic. I'm sure it's been played on like cookers and washing machines just for the hell of it. Now we have Doom played on a rat? A rat. Yes. Genuinely. Viktor Tóth, if I've said that correctly, has worked out how to play Doom on a rat. Sort of. Okay, I'm bending the definition there to suit my comedic narrative. But yeah, he's managed to train some rats to play Doom by running along a polystyrene ball, which is tracked by motion sensors, and in some cases actually managed to get them to fire on command in order to get themselves a sugary water treat. So yeah, that's a bit different there. I'll just mute that video because it's clashing over my talking there. What? Says Catkit? Yeah. Now do you see why I wanted to do Nemeth News? Now do you see? Catkit saying I now understand. Yeah. I mean, they're not being. I don't think they're being cruel to the rats. The rat seems to be having a fun time. Playing is a bit of a stretch, the definition perhaps, but basically it's a case that if they run the correct way along the corridors, they get some sugary water. There's a water bottle that comes down if they're doing the right thing, and it goes up if they're doing the wrong thing. So he's sort of trained them to sort of play Doom. Yeah. So there we are. We've heard it all now, haven't we? We have heard it all. Anyway, right. Bong. And finally. See what I did there? Because it's Trevor McDonald up here. And finally. I told you I prepared this in advance. I actually thought about this and stuff. Trevor McDonald is the new GamesMaster. Now, I'm not sure who remembers the original TV series GamesMaster. It stopped being on terrestrial TV in 1998. I'm getting full of this nostalgia for GamesMaster, yet my memories of it are really, really vague. And so I was thinking, well, why is that? How can I have such strong nostalgia for something that I don't remember very much about? I do, of course, remember and sadly miss Sir Patrick Moore in the role of the GamesMaster, but I think it is really fitting that it's only someone else of national treasure status could fill their could fill their head. Yes, GamesMaster, says CatKit. Yeah. So it's. I think it briefly came back to Sky. I never had Sky. I still don't have Sky. Well, it was briefly repeated in 2003 on Challenge TV, but those were repeats. The last time a new episode of GamesMaster was on our TV screens here in the UK was 1998. Until last night. Last night, where Robert Florence, Ty Logan, and to me, as a superfan, this is the biggest news. Frankie Ward on the actual telly. I mean, I always say this whenever I mention Frankie Ward, superfan, hold my hands up, but I always feel like I'm insulting her somehow because she's done shed loads. She's done loads of TV presenting. It's all been in this sort of alternate universe of gaming, which, remember, I didn't even pay any interest in over a year ago. Twitch. I knew that Frankie was on Twitch. I'll give yet another shout out to Frankie Ward. Why not? I've known they've been on Twitch for years, but I didn't care about Twitch, remember? A year ago, I was one of those people who was like, Twitch? Why would anybody want to watch people play games? So why would I tune into E3? Why would I tune into DreamHack? Why would I tune into all of these things? I thought it was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But it was in this, like I said, it was an alternate universe. I didn't know anything about it. But, of course, since starting on Twitch, I've been catching up with Frankie's streams, I've been starting to watch these competitions, and really, every team of presenters that Frankie has been on, Frankie's a bit of a common denominator, I know, but every team that she's been on have really made an effort to make the games accessible. It's a bit like there's a sports show on Radio Wales that we love listening to, and I don't know head nor tail of what's going on in sport, but it's an entertaining sports show. And it's entertaining because it's not sport. Like, in-depth stats that you need to know about before you can even get a foot in, And the same with everything that I've been watching Frankie present. They've actually, thrown interesting things in that keep your interest, even as a non-expert, so that you can follow along what's going on, and that's really good. So I haven't actually seen GamesMaster yet, but I am looking forward to catching up. And you can watch it on YouTube if you don't have any UK television. Actually, it was on E4 in the UK last night. I'm just so chuffed for Frankie, because even though there's a huge CV of stuff that Frankie has done, this is actually on, like, anybody could tune into this on an actual TV. Whether it's Freeview or Sky, it doesn't matter. This is an actual telly. I've been jumping up and down every time I've seen the trailer for it. It's just like, gosh, look, yes. I don't know if it's right to be proud. I am proud, but I proud makes it seem like we're really close to something. It's not that. It's just like, as a super fan from the sidelines, it's just like, yes, this is it. This is deserved. It's the tip of the iceberg, but it's blooming well deserved. There we are. Am I selling it to you? Hopefully I am. I feel a bit mean to the other presenters now, who I don't really know, but yeah, I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon.